Aiming is not really a hard skill to learn in Bullet Echo, especially after knowing that shooting is automatic, which means once an enemy gets inside your hero's firing cone, your hero's weapon will start shooting immediately. No need for fast reaction from you, but there are a few small notes that can help you aim better. Believe me when I say there are tips and tricks that will actually allow you to take your aiming to the next level. And the first one is probably the most important thing to know right now is how to deal with drones. Watch out for hitting an enemy drone, especially if you were playing as a sniper. Some players will intend to place their drones in front of you to work as a temporary cover, or even deploy them randomly on the map, which will obviously expose your location. Another way to best handle the enemy's drone when it's fallen down is by getting very close to shoot it at once, without shooting the drone's shield, as you won't waste many bullets by doing that. And by the way, don't just finish off drones, you can also use them to control your fire spread, to shoot far away enemies. Speaking of fire spread, the next pro tip about aiming is to master your hero's shooting patterns. Some heroes' weapon bullets go to the left, while others drift to the right, and you gotta learn, when that happens, to lean in the opposite direction to focus all your bullets to hit your target. That's why it's always good to stick with one hero for a while, to discover all its secrets and go beyond what is regular for an average player. Moving next, we got obstacles. You may wonder now what it has to do with aiming. Obstacles and walls are a great way to cover yourself while shooting the enemy. But for some heroes who require special movements to walk in extraordinary positions, they might just hold you down instead of helping you. Meaning, if your hero has a slow aiming time, make sure to walk away from obstacles, because they will ruin your pace and might make you miss your target. Like in Cyclops' case and Firefly, both heroes can be extremely tricky around areas where are tiny obstacles or edgy corners. The next tip for improving your aiming is to keep an eye on your shooting distance all the time, because if an enemy has more firing range than you, he can start shooting early. You need to make a list of all heroes that are capable of picking up a scope to know when you just have to retreat. Some heroes even have passives that will allow them to temporarily increase their firing range, such as Satoshi when he deploys his shield, or Levi after shooting an enemy. Knowing such small details can prevent you from getting in unnecessary trouble. Additionally, you can move sideways if you like to get close to an enemy without exposing yourself by shooting him by mistake. This is sometimes required in the last zone, as you don't have to kill every enemy you find on your way, as you will only attract more attention to yourself. Therefore, let everyone fight, then go for the last standing one. The last tip is more of a theory, and these are my words. It can be true, and it can be false. Some heroes' hitboxes are actually bigger or smaller than they seem. For example, when a bullet of yours only touches an enemy and he still dies, that means either his hitbox is not measured, or probably you have a delay in time due to a high ping issue. Sometimes a bullet can also pass through an enemy and yet doesn't kill him.